everybody, welcome to the corner, where it's always 90 degrees. And you all seem to like my last video, huh? Thank you all so much. In that video, I mentioned that I was making my own webcomic and brought up some of the characters in it. I also live streamed me drawing some pages a while back too. I'll put a little card up here if you want to see that stream. Anyway, I want to talk more about this comic, the characters, and the whole concept of it. The drawing in the background is actually a little illustration I did of two of the main characters. Alright, first, I want to start about going over the concept or story. The story is going to be like an episodic or more so an anthology kind of thing, where each chapter is a different fairy tale. The fairy tales will be a mix of twists on classics and some original ones that I come up with. The dang tying them together is that these stories are told by the main cast of storytellers Amaryllis, Primrose, and Teacher. As chapters go on, I will add more characters that are visitors of the Nook, and them and the main characters can go on little mini adventures along with the stories. I will go more into the main cast backstories as well as some of the other characters. I always end up coming up with ideas for stories, so this is a pretty good outlet for me to put some of those ideas out there. Now let's talk about the main cast, starting with Teacher. Teacher is not in this drawing, so here's a photo of him here. Teacher, like his name suggests, is Amaryllis and Primrose's teacher slash mentor. He teaches them magic as well as the art of books. He teaches them about the different kinds of books and how to find the perfect book for someone. He's very sweet and a pretty wise character too, but he does stay back in some situations unless he feels he's needed. He's sort of a father figure to both Amaryllis and Primrose, especially Primrose. Now, to what Teacher is, I don't know. His design came from an old character concept, and I might use what he was there in the story, but I'm not sure about that, so, Okay, moving on is Amaryllis. Amaryllis is a half elf. Specifically, she's half moon elf, a little inspired by D&D. I think they have moon elves, but I just took the name and that's it. It also inspired me to make different kinds of elves, so world building, baby. Amaryllis is definitely more reserved than her counterparts. She could be more serious too. She has a pretty refined way of speaking and acting. I also like the idea that she can sometimes have a hard time understanding certain things like sarcasm. She could take things pretty literal. The kind of books she likes are more the sad kind, and she would also enjoy horror books. There's more to her, but that's all I'll say for now. Lastly is Primrose. Primrose is a fairy that is very passionate about many things learning magic, books, tea, sweets. She's very peppy. I love her. She cares for all her friends and goes out of her way to make others happy. If you're wondering why Primrose is so tall compared to how most fairies are depicted, I took a bit of inspiration from D&D again, where in D&D, fairies aren't miniature, they're just short. So that's where I first got the idea to make her short like this. And I was going to make it like that for other fairies, but as I continue to work on the comic, I decided to change that to fairies can be human heights and just say that means short among fairies is common. I don't know yet. I'm still working it out, but I do like the idea that fairies can be human heights and Primrose is just short. Primrose's favorite kind of books are romance and stories with happy endings. So that's all the main cast explained. More characters will be introduced as the story goes on, but that's in the future. Before I end this video, I should tell you about when I'm gonna post this comic and where I'll be posting it. Well, by the time this video is uploaded, the comic will already be available to read, and you can read it on Webtoon, Tapas, and Global Comix. I'll be trying to post once a week or every other week, depending on how my schedule goes when college starts up again, but I'm going to be trying to be as consistent as I can. Alright, that sounds like that's everything I needed to say. Video short, I know, but I just wanted to hop on real quick to talk about this, so y'all know about it. I hope y'all would like the story, and if you want to see more updates on the comic or just other projects I work on, please subscribe to this channel and check out my other social media. I post on Instagram and Kara, and I will post updates when the comic, updates. And you get to see some of my other art as well. I hope you enjoyed your time in the corner, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!